Story time. So I was on live earlier and a few girls hit me up saying they have dealt with my ex. And again, we'll use that term loosely since he wants to use the excuse he never officially asked me out. So anyways, I got to talking to these girls and realized that literally everything he's ever told me from when we first started talking is an absolute lie. I don't even know who he is. And if I could skin myself, I would.
I actually don't date. The last relationship I was in was like a year ago. But yeah, haven't been on a date since.
So he proceeds to convince me that his ex, that was 31 with the kid, that he never met the kid, had cheated on him and got back with the baby daddy, and he stayed with her until she left him because he didn't leave. And he was celibate for 12 months, and I was celibate for 3.5 years, and he hadn't gone on a date. Now, let's fast forward today. I was on live, and some girl that went on a date with him was like, I went on a date with him in September. And she DM'd me. Let's just get into it. So she said they talked for 2 months, August to the beginning of October, and that they went on a date and he fingered her, but they didn't have sex. And that she got a really sketchy feeling about him. Mind you, he told me he was completely celibate, didn't date, didn't hook up with anyone, hadn't kissed anybody. And I was the first person he kissed in a fucking year, did anything with in a year. So then he kind of like deaded her because he started talking to me. And she said that she stalked him for a little bit and went on his page and realized he posted me, and she was like, it hurt my feelings because I knew there was somebody. She kept saying, I know there's someone else. I know there's someone else. You're acting weird towards me. And the whole time, it was me. So then fast forward, he, when we initially started talking, said he was celibate, didn't do none of this shit. He is only been with 7 people, is not a sexual person. He hates being sexualized, but he does it to grow a following, etc., etc., etc. So then he tells me he has no Snapchat, hasn't had Snapchat in years. Cool, I don't say nothing, I don't care about any of it. But then in April, I realized his Snapchat pops up on my Snapchat. My Snapchat, my OG Snapchat that had hundreds and thousands of followers, got deleted. So I made a new one, and I only use it for like the filters and shit. So he had popped up on it, and I had texted him, and I'm like, why the fuck did you tell me you don't have Snapchat when you're on Snapchat? Because you're in my contacts. I'm going to just post up the screenshots, but this is me literally calling him out for lying about Snapchat. And look how he gaslights the absolute fuck out of me. So at that point, I'm like fighting for my life because I'm like, I've done this shit before. Like, I don't know who you're trying to play, who you're trying to get over. Like, I'm not fucking stupid. And it was just like, you're disrespectful. You know, I let it flip. Like, even at the end, everyone keeps asking me, why did you break up? He broke up with me because he said he can't get past my disrespect. No, you broke up with me because you found a new chick you want to entertain. You found a new fucking supply. And that's it. And I'd asked him, just like, because the girl that was dating him for 2 months, she kept saying, is there someone else? Is there someone else? And I told her, I go, that's so funny. Because in April, I was like, oh, is there someone else? Because you're acting real weird. Your switch up is so crazy. And he said, never. I've been cheated on. I would never fucking do that. But you did, though. Because let's fast forward to when he was talking to a chick right before me on Snapchat, when he told me he didn't have it for years and just re-downloaded in April. How did you just re-download it in April when you were talking to a bitch when you started talking to me? And it's funny because he was asking this chick for nudes without asking for nudes. Let's just get into it. So then she basically tells me that he was looking to get nudes without asking specifically for nudes. Like, aka, trying to be a creep, but not be a fucking creep. So he was talking to her all the way up into December, but me and him started in October. Keep that in mind. So she sent him pics and videos, right? So she sends pics and videos to him, and then he cuts her off in December, blocks her on everything, because he gets with me. And then in April, he unblocks her, which is when I realized he had Snapchat. And she's like, that's when he was active again. So that's when I called him out, like, why the fuck do you have Snapchat? He's trying to tell me it's like every other platform. No, you have Snapchat because you're being a fucking creep. And I'm sure there's other girls that are going to see this post and they're going to come forward and tell me what a fucking bozo he is. That's fine. I actually don't give a fuck. And whatever, I know there's multiple girls he's following, talking to, texting, you know, trying to get a supply that replaces me. I'm irreplaceable, so good luck with that. Secondly, his fucking bozo-ass fucking friend DM me today. And let's just get into that as well. So his fucking boy hits me up and says, man, you an idiot. Leave him alone, brah. So I said, alright, idiot. And he goes, why you lying on his name? So I sent a voice memo basically like, he's a fucking liar. So what the fuck are you talking about? So his boy goes, bro, I'm gonna keep it a buck. He never cheated on you. I don't know who the fuck telling you all that. He did care about you. Care about me? So I just popped the fuck off. Y'all, I popped the fuck off. I go, it's funny how you're telling me he cares about me, but with me, he's telling me he's in love with me. I go, you see how he's lying? Who's he lying to, me or you? Which one is the truth? The fact is, he's a fucking sociopath, narcissist, piece of fucking shit liar. You're telling me not to fucking lie on him because he's scared about his fucking platform. First of all, he has no engagement. The only engagement he's getting is because I'm posting about his fucking ass. The second I stop doing this, his 15 fucking likes, 0 fucking comments, and 3,000 fucking views is gonna go down to nothing. So then his boy says, okay, I get it. Because I basically explained everything he lied about. So he goes, I get it. It's time to move on. Just let it go. You guys are not together no more. I get it. You're hurt, but leave that man already. Y'all broke it up 2 months ago. First of all, it's been a month, little bitch. Secondly, I'm gonna let it go how I want to let it go. Who the fuck? And then he tells me, have you ever thought about going to therapy to talk about your feelings? And my response was, first of all, you started the conversation by disrespecting me. Secondly, y'all are watching my live. Let's start there. Secondly, just like he had his boy pick up like he's in fucking middle school, he's gonna send his boy to tell me to fucking stop because it's hurting his fucking ego and his fucking social media platform. I don't give a fuck. God's gift, huh? God's gift. And then to talk about my mental health. And I said, I've been trying to get therapy for a year, but like there's a waiting list. So until then, I guess I'm gonna use my platforms. And I said, you should really tell your friend to get therapy, though, since he's a sociopath, narcissistic, piece of shit liar. How about you start there? And then I told him, and let me play it for you.
Anyways, I'm done with this conversation. It's not doing it for me. Bye-bye.
So, we're about to go in Saturn retrograde, which is all about karmic debt. And the way my ancestor is about to fuck him up is not even funny. So I'm gonna sit back and chill. I don't give a flying fuck. You're a fucking loser. A fucking loser. Could you imagine having me, literally a gift from God, and playing in my face like this? Being a straight up fucking psychopath. The fact everything out of his mouth is, his boy didn't even deny it either. His boy's like, okay, I get it, you're hurt. No, you don't get it. And if you think I'm done, I'm not. If you think I'm done, I'm not. High school, middle school, childlike shit. And to all the girlies that are talking to him, entertaining him, may the odds forever be in your favor. You know that when you fuck with a narcissist, it causes brain damage? And every single person I've been with, every friend I've ever had, narcissist. My mom, low-key a narcissist. So could you imagine what this dude just did to me? 3.5 years of healing. And he came and fucking played with me. I'm gonna let my ancestors do all the work. But it's time. It is fucking time. # God's gift.